Opening day at the Edward Jones Dome in St. Louis, Missouri, as the Eagles raise the 2011 curtain against the Rams. And it will be tough on the road and in this dome, which will get very, very loud.
This place is going to be so noisy, and you've got an offensive line that really need to communicate because they don't know one another that well. It's going to be tough down there.
Well, the Eagles have a 6th-round draft choice at a very critical position, and that is Jason Kelce, the starting center.
And Jason Kelce is going to have one of the biggest jobs of anybody on the field today, trying to figure out what that defense is trying to do against him and that they're all on the same page. Now, they may see the same things, but on the snap of that football, things are going to change. Things are going to move very quickly.
Take this back. Here comes the rush. He is hit, and he is dropped back at the 15. There was no protection. Vic is lucky he could get up.
Now, you had a hard time getting out of there on the ending.
Yeah, I should have carred.
Yeah.
I just talked to Kyle about it.
You got it?
We carred the 45 right before that because he was so tired.
And therein lies the biggest question mark going into this game. 5 men line up on the Eagles' offensive line who have never stepped on a football field at the same time together. Vic gives to McCoy. Penalty flag thrown as McCoy is tripped at the 20. They look as if they are coming untouched.
I was trying to get 69, but again, the free just jetted out. Shady wants to know why you can't get outside.
Well, because we didn't block everybody. That's why. Stay there. Stay right there. Don't move. Right. When you're jerking like this, you're kind of moving the ball, too.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
He told you that?
No, he didn't tell me, but I did. On one play, I felt it a lot, yeah.
Okay, so that's all. All right?
Yeah.
Play action is rolling, looking, firing, and it is caught for a touchdown! Deshaun Jackson!
Trying to settle down a little bit?
Yeah, we're good.
I told you, you'll be all right. Every snap that you get, you're going to gain more experience. Every look that you get, you're getting comfortable. Yeah, let's get it.
I mean, it's been so long and so much has happened over the course of my career. Like, it's hard to summarize it all. I remember that game was I feel like whenever you're like going into, a new situation, and for me, that was my first NFL start, you're nervous and you don't know what to expect. And it was an away game in the dome. We were on silent cadence. So there's a lot going on. And, I didn't look back then and be like, I'm going to play for 12 years. But I think, you just worry about the day in front of you, worry about the next snap. If you're focused on that long-term goal, you lose track of what's happening in the moment. And I think that I've had good leaders along the way and, good coaches and everything. And you just kind of stay where you're at in the moment, how everything's going. And outside of that, I've just been lucky and fortunate to play good enough and stay healthy enough to play for a long time.
Looks like your extension's better.
It's much better.
And
Yeah.
you've probably got 10 degrees this way.
Yeah. And he gets the soft tissue too stuff before
Still tender.
When I do that,
practice.
When you
When I
kind
pull that way.
Yeah.
make a fist. How about this? Hold that up. Nothing?
No.
My recommendation would be, I would say leave it alone. You're getting better.
All right.
Keep doing treatments. And man, that pushed me away. Better.
Yeah, much better on the
Not a
tricep.
curl. That's also better.
So, unless this has like a significant setback, we probably don't need to clean out. Would you say?
Right. I would. If you're getting better, then surgery's pushed off
Right.
till after the season.
But we have until Cleveland to really make that decision if we don't want to miss any
have another
game
couple
time.
Yeah, I think the week of Cleveland, when we're going through the practices and we see how you respond, how you're going, like that's kind of our, all right, you're going against another team, the opposition, like with those practices, you're going to really feel, obviously, how your function is.
Yeah.
And if you're getting to the point where this is regressing now,
Yeah.
or I feel like I can't do what I need to do for the season to go, that's our cutoff point. And we say, you know what, let's just scope it now. We'll be ready for the season, and then we'll go from there.
You got everything in the fanny? Looking good.
We got the keys in there, and it's like, right now, just push button start.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Easy. Don't even need to take them out. I'll miss it. All right, I'll see you over there. Looked great yesterday. I watched all the tape.
Appreciate it.
Looked real good. So I got an elbow thing going on right now, unfortunately. With arthritis and everything. And they have these portable ultrasound units like this. And these things didn't even exist. These like portable ones, like you used to have to be in the treatment room to do this stuff. So now like they have these ones you take home. And I've literally been sleeping with this thing on my elbow. So it's been on my arm pretty much the last week. It's nice that it's portable, but I'm also not like a certified trainer or really have any knowledge of human anatomy. So I'm just kind of going where it looked like the trainers put it on before. But yeah, early in my career, I didn't have to do any of this. And as you get older, you gotta do more little things, and there's no like off when it comes to trying to recover from injuries. It's a full-time job. So the ultrasound, I guess, the way it's been described to me, it operates on like a cellular level, whereas this activates the muscles and kind of tries to pump the soreness out. There's a big problem with why the elbow's not working right is because there's pain that the nerves feel, so that shuts down the muscles and inhibits my tricep from firing and working properly. You know, it's not like any of this stuff is really that hard. It's just like pain is like a depressing thing, right? Like it's not something you want to endure and have to fight through, and that makes your desire to play the game and your energy level lower. So that's like hard to try and like pick that up, especially as like a guy that like I want to be like a leader, I want to be a good teammate, I want to do all these things, be the same guy that I've always been. And as I get older, it's just harder to do that. And it's not going to be 100% unless we do surgery. So I either do this for the whole year or go get a scope. Are pretty much my two options. The only problem is I've had it done before, and it's not like it's going to be brand new, you know, no issues at 3 weeks. And you know, when our first game right now is, you know, a little bit over 4 weeks away. So if we're going to do that, we got to act quick.
Well, we can start there with Kelce. Can you shed any more light on the situation with that?
You know, we were in a situation where he had some discomfort in there, and we have time to handle that, and so he can play this season. So something that the doctors and Jason and myself felt comfortable to get it cleaned out and be ready for the long haul ahead. And how many does he play? 122 games in a row? Yeah. If he's close, the track record says that he's going to be ready to go.
Hey, Jason.
What's up?
How are you?
Good. Elbow feels a lot better, probably better than it's felt in a couple years at this point. So proved to be probably the right thing to do. Luckily, it's an arm, not a leg, so I was able to keep running and moving around. You know, obviously, that's not the same as football conditioning and football shape. So I was eager to see what it felt like last week when I got back out to practice, and I think I felt really, really good. You know, feel ready to go for Detroit.
Game week. Week one? Damn, we here. No more training camps.
Only where your guy can get it.
Hey, I'm not going to announce all the captains today. I'm so fucking happy for this guy that he's a captain. I can't hold it in anymore. All right? I physically can't hold it in anymore. What a great captain this is going to be for us. First time being a captain in the NFL. Woo! He is a great leader. He is a great player. He is a great teammate. First time with that C on his chest, Darius Slay. Let's go!
Yo, man.
Now give us a speech. I know. Give us a speech.
I got a speech, man. I try to hold these teams there, man, because it mean a lot to a nigga. For real. I've been going hard for y'all boys, man, each and every day, man. I appreciate you one of y'all that voted for me, man. Best believe I'm always give y'all my best effort. Yes, lady. Gang on 3. 1, 2, 3. Gang!
It means a lot to me, man. For my peers, my brothers. Seems like I don't take a lot of things serious, but I really actually do. But I just like to have fun at my work. And it means a lot to me, man. My first time being captain. I work hard, extremely hard, man. So, I appreciate it.
Yeah, I think Slay is a guy that he's always done things by example. And he's a big kid, he's like 30-something years old, but he's a child, he's literally a child.
So we can feel tough. I'm already tough, but black jersey make me look at me more tough. I feel like I'll be Batman for sure.
But he's like a big brother to us all the younger guys. And the way he plays the game, the knowledge he has for the game, the experience he has, he passes that on to us, and that makes us better as players every day. When I go against him, when we just talking ball, when we just, whatever it is, you know what I mean? So he's a great guy to be around, he's a great teammate.
Slay, man, I think this is the first time that we're talking to you since the captains were announced. Could you kind of walk us through your emotions that day?
Oh, man, that was everywhere, man. Like I was telling the group, man, that means a lot to me. That's probably one of the biggest achievements of my career. Never been a captain before. So I'm like, yeah, man. It had me a little teary out there for a minute. I ain't gonna lie. I was in the huddle like, oh, snap. But it's a blessing, man, to be honored that. I appreciate that, man, from my teammates. Because I honestly go out there, go hard every day, compete every day, try to be the best version of me every day. And let them guys know that they see that, man. That means a lot to me. So, I wear it with a lot of respect. So, I go out there and go get it.
This is what we talked about earlier in the week. Dog mentality means go to the next play. But when we get there, what are we doing? We need a clear mind to play with great detail. Control what you can control. There's going to be shit that happens tomorrow we ain't going to be able to control. How are we going to move on? And that can be something we talk to each other about. We all got to keep each other accountable for that. We will have bad plays tomorrow at some point. I promise you. They will do shit that we weren't expecting. But we got to have that clear mind to move on and control what we can control. This is a mindset that you can develop. And good teams, great teams have it.
Hey, you did a tremendous job to get back to this point. You'll be proud of that, right?
Yep.
Right?
Yep. I appreciate it. Yes, sir.
The Hurts one. We're going to see plenty of that.
Downtown, cruising Red City, loaded with a stack of green.
Hurts on the move. Still on it. Jalen Hurts able to get towards the sticks. Hurts keeps it. Hurts runs it in for the touchdown. Picking up right where he left off a year ago. And a long Philadelphia drive of 83 yards gets capped with a Hurts score.
I've talked about how stronger this team has come together, how closer we've come together throughout the offseason and throughout training camp, and there's always more in my eyes.
Hurts underneath for A.J. Brown, his first catch as an Eagle. Hurts has Brown wide open. Back-to-back catches for the new Eagle.
I think the connection with A.J. Brown, it's kind of always been what it's been. We've always put the work in college, so I guess it's, starting to show now.
She's a decked out filly, doing the strut, don't stop. Wow, she's got the good stuff.
Under pressure, Bob hit as he throws. It was deflected by Kaiser White, and James Bradbury has his first
The regular season is 17 games long. Hopefully we have more than that. I think we're all expecting to have more than that.
That's just get off. Offensive line. Go ahead, Big Hogs. We're going to give you an opportunity to drive it in there. We got Kelce. We got Dickerson.
But I'm looking forward to how this team responds to adversity. The best teams I've ever been on, you're gonna, the shit is gonna hit the fan at some point, and how players respond, how personalities show in moments like that end up dictating a lot of how the season goes.
Somebody about to get the first sack right now.
Goff picks up the dropping snap, and Cox is going to get to him with Graham.
We always pretty focused. Coach did a great job just keeping our mind set on the goal, and the objective is the game is to win. So he had us focus on winning. It's not really a division opponent, but it is the North, and we want to, make a name for ourselves.
Quarterback sneak. Jalen Hurts trying to go over the top. It is a first down. That does it. Jalen Hurts extending for the first down to end the game and survive the opener in Detroit. What a relief for Nick Sirianni right now as Philadelphia begins the season with a grinded-out win against a gritty Detroit Lions bunch.
There's a lot to learn from today. And we know the standard. We know the standard. We talk about the standard. We preach the standard. We practice the standard this whole entire time leading up to this game. So let's continue to challenge ourselves to do it. We know that still wasn't enough today. We know we got that feeling in our guts right now. We know we feeling that shit not right. So let's fix it, because it's something that we can control. We control it. Now I say this. Not a fucking doubt in my mind when I'm out there on that field, the trust that I have in y'all boys. Mm-hmm. And the trust that we have in each other. Mm-hmm. And that's what was showed out there display. It was that full tilt showed today. Mm-hmm. All right? So keep that in mind when we're moving forward. The standard is the standard, and it only rises. Continue to challenge yourself. But fucking enjoy this win and down! Yeah! Let's go! Let's go! Eagles on 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What made you call KJ looking like a swole Batman? What does he look like a swole?
Because y'all know y'all see him with the dark visor, swole, and he just looked like a swole Batman. Y'all cannot tell me he look like a swole Batman. Devontae is a skinny Batman. Quez is a fast Batman. So we got 3 Batmans on the team, but we got 1 swole, 1 skinny, 1 fast.
Any Robins?
No Robins. We don't got no backups, no Robins. We got no sidekicks. We got nothing but Batmans. You know what I'm saying? They boys fly. Letting it fly.
It was not a great beginning for the Eagles. They were clearly off balance at the start. They struggled to adjust to the noise inside the Dome Stadium. It was really loud. They got their bearings. You think ahead to Monday night and Kirk Cousins.
And by the way, Kirk Cousins is always great against the Eagles.
Yeah.
They have Dalvin Cook, and they got Justin Jefferson.
I'm curious to see what they do. Do they just put Darius Slay on him? How do they roll coverages to Jefferson? I think the Eagles have their work cut out for them on Monday night. I really do.
I'll be all right, man. I'll be tired of pitching day out. I feel like all the time I say, well, honestly, I probably like it because it still remind myself I'm still looking young. I don't look as old as my age say.
All right, guys, here we go. Front row, they know, right leg over left leg. Everyone sit up straight, hands on your knees. We're going to take a bunch of pictures. Then we're going to get the guests in from the Radiothon. The family, they're going to come in on the end. When we're done that, we'll do the position groups with all the photographers and get this done quickly. Here we go.
Going to Detroit, seeing how that environment was, I was like, okay, this is a really great environment, but I can't wait to be in the link. I know how Philly's going to show up.
All right, here's the real deal. 1, 2, 3.
This crowd is charged up in Philadelphia as the Vikings pay a visit in week 2. And this is a good Philadelphia Eagles team. I can't wait to see how they come out here tonight.
But the takeaway from last week is Justin Jefferson. He put the league on notice that he is priority number 1 when you play the Vikings.
Why not us today? Why not us today? Outstanding. How we play the ball. Why not us? Play together. And come to the world on Monday night. Let's do it. Eagles on 3, 1, 2, 3.
From just inside the 4. back down, fighting for the end zone. What a run! Touchdown, Philadelphia. Second of the night for Hurts. That was outstanding by the Eagles. It's been 12 years since they had a first half like what we just watched.
See how we do it, we beat it up, then we give it back. Slow it down, then we speed it up every single track. Showing love to my people, that's why they show it back. We got the stars in line for you, you needed that. I kill it once, then repeat it again and again. I make you sick like you blending the hand and the chin. Medicine man, that's my synonym when I'm handling pens. My penmanship is similar to penicillin.
Jefferson, 0 catches against Slay, and now the interception for Darius. I mean, Darius Slay, he had his work cut out for him tonight. So far, he's got the challenge. Here's Cousins to the end zone, and intercepted. What a night for Darius Slay. As good as Jalen Hurts has been on offense for the Eagles, Darius Slay has been every bit his equal defensively. It just, you know, if you're going to win a game like this, Nick Sirianni, your best players, your leaders have to play good, and theirs have.
Shoot, I could have just, capitalized off the little mistakes that I got to always fix. But other than that, man, I played a great game. But there's still more left to go out there, as a team, as a unit, because it's not at the end of the day. I'm only as good as my teammates help me. So we all got to be collective as a group to be great.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. You should have had 3 or 4 today. Them hands work.
Little suspect. No little suspect today.
Proud of you, bro.
Appreciate it. No, appreciate it.
Good.
Yeah, good.
He's
working it.
Hey, that's what I'm saying, bro.
He'll come back.
I'm gonna work like this.
Yo, you should have had 3 of them. All of it crazy. Woo.
That's how we play.
Yes, sir.
How's that W feel? Second one?
That feels so good. Hey, it's how you respond. We responded well. Didn't have to say much, just play with your pass. And we got the dub.
Defensively. Slay had 2 picks, should have had 4. Jalen had 390 yards of total offense.
This how this is supposed to feel right here, man. We put the work in all week, had a long week, we put the work in, we came out here, we dominate these boys.
Yes, sir.
And we still left money on the table.
Right.
And we still left money on the table, ain't that crazy?
Crazy.
So while we gonna enjoy this, hey, I'm gonna say the same I said last week, we still ain't played off standard.
Come on. Back to work.
But, enjoy this, man. Family on 3, 1, 2, 3.
I thought about the week of practice. We go Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, up until right now. And I think about how important division games are. I was at a practice yesterday and I looked up above the weight room and I saw the banners. And it said NFC East champions. 01, 02, 03, 04, 06. You want to win championships? It starts in the division. It starts in the division. We've had 2 good games, but it don't matter. All that matters is tomorrow at 1 o'clock. That's all that matters. And it starts in the division. We want to do what we want to do as a football team. It starts tomorrow at 1 o'clock in the division.
We got guys that's all helping each other get better, and that's one thing about this team. We're a family. We trying to, own a division. That's how you first get into the playoff box, winning your division. So division games count, so we got to go ahead and execute.
If everybody focuses on what they can do better, how they can improve, and how they can add value to their teammates, we will be a great team. I really believe that.
Sack number 9 for Philadelphia today. Here is the Eagles defense in the first near 30 minutes of this game. Only 47 yards against, 6 sacks. 2 of them for Scripps, 1 of them a takeaway for Jonathan Gannon-Spur. Set up the screen for the tight end, Dallas Goedert. He gets the block from Isaac Seumalo, and that's going to put him into the end zone.
Enough is never enough. So there's always more in the tank, and building that friendship and coming closer together to be the best team we can be, having the same vision and going to, achieve it.
Hurts, slant, Brown, lunge, touchdown Philadelphia. It's Hurts, it's a deep ball, looking for Devontae Smith, what a catch! Got the Batman
landscape. Swole Batman he's the score.
He's swole Batman. We got skinny Batman.
Wentz under pressure. It is another sack. And Brandon Graham has another. And the dominant performance from the Philadelphia defense the last 2 weeks continues.
AJ said this on the sideline, and I really feel like, okay, we got a good football team. We know when we control the things we can, we damn good. Damn good. But we got to go to work every day. We got to go to work every day to clean up this little that's holding us back so we can be who we meant to be. But now, almost we got it done.
My dad would always tell me, play every snap like it's going to be your last because you never know when that last snap's going to be. You could be walking down the street one day, step off the curb, and that could be the end of your football career. You know, it's something that I've always had in the back of my head, but you can kind of lose track of that sometimes. Going through something like what's happened for training camp where you have a surgery in your sideline, and it's made apparent how true that is. And you really got to enjoy each and every play and each and every moment you have. And that's obviously with how much older I'm getting, you know, this could be the last season. So it's made me really just appreciate being here and my teammates and everything that much more.
If we don't come here, we don't prepare every day this week, being ready to go. We've been playing some really good ball, but that all starts with how we prepare during the week, how we get ready, how we study, all right? Don't lose track of that.
Yes, sir.
All right, hey.
Get it done.
Eagles on three! 1, 2, 3, Eagles!